Welcome to Financial Accounting for SS2 Week 6. Hope you are doing great. Today we are going to consider issue of shares. In our previous class, we considered the benefit of capital markets. So today we are going to consider issue of shares. We have the following specific objectives. Number 1, define shares. 2, list classes of shares. Then 3, list issuing prices of shares. Then the first thing we are going to do is to define shares. If you ask, what is shares? Shares can be defined as the unit of capital or ownership of a limited liability company. It can be defined as the unit of capital or ownership of a limited liability company. If you own shares with a company, it means you are a part owner of that company. Let's assume that you bought the shares of company ABC, and after the processes, they issue your share certificate. You are now a part owner of that company ABC. Shares is a type of security. It is one of the equal parts into which a company's capital is divided. And it also ensures that the holder shares in the profit of the business. Quite interesting. We have a sample of share certificate. I used ABC. If you bought the shares of ABC Limited, this is sample shares. The corporate name will be there, the certificate number will be there, the number of shares, if it is 5,000 units, 10,000 units, it will also be stated. And other content will also be there in the name of shareholder. If your name is Utibe Emmanuel, it will be stated there. The signature of shareholder and the witness. Then we also have another sample of share certificate. This to certify that John Adam Barron with the following detail. So we have the following details. Then we move straight to the next item, classes of shares. We have 2 classes of shares, or if they ask you types of shares. We have ordinary shares and preference shares. Under both, we have subdivisions, but the classes are ordinary shares and preference shares. Then we are going to pick them one after the other. The first one is ordinary shares. This class of shares makes the holder the real owner of the business. This class of shares has no fixed rate of returns, unlike the preference shares. which carries fixed rates. You may say 5% preference shares, 10% preference shares, but for ordinary shares, there is no fixed rate of returns. And also for ordinary shares is also called equities, and it's also a key component of the financial statement or the balance sheet. For the ordinary shareholders, they are the last set of people to be paid dividend, because you pay your preference shareholders first before you now consider the ordinary shareholders, because they are the owner, the real owners of the business. Then the next thing we are going to look at the subdivision of ordinary shares. Ordinary shares can be divided into deferred shares and preferred ordinary shares. Can be divided into two. One, deferred ordinary shares and preferred ordinary shares. We are going to pick them one after the other. Deferred ordinary shares. This is also known as founders' shares. They are usually issued to the founders or promoters of the business. A company can issue shares which will not pay a dividend until all other classes of shares have received a minimum dividend. So that's for the deferred or the founders' shares. Then the next one is the preferred ordinary shares. We pointed out that ordinary shares can be divided into two: the founders or the deferred ordinary shares. Then the number two is the preferred ordinary shares. This class of ordinary shares confer on the holders the right to receive dividends after the preference shares have been paid their dividend. So that's the preferred ordinary shares. Now we are going to look at preference shares. We pointed out that shares can be divided into ordinary shares and preference shares. Under the ordinary shares, we considered deferred ordinary shares and preferred ordinary shares. So we are looking at preference shares. This is a class of shares that have fixed rate of returns. They are first to be paid dividends. Preference shareholders don't have voting rights. I pointed out that ordinary shareholders, they are the real owners. But preference shareholders, they don't have voting rights, because they are first to be paid dividends. And they also have a fixed rate. I mentioned can be 5% preference shares, 10% preference shares, depending on the situation. Then the next thing we are going to consider will be issuing prices. Shares can be issued on the following terms. We have three prices. One, shares issued at par. Two, shares issued at premium. Three, shares issued at discount. Number one, shares issued at par. Two, shares issued at premium. Three, shares issued at discount. These are the issuing prices. The company can adopt any of them. Now we are going to pick the shares issued at par. Shares issued at par occurs when the nominal price is equal to the issuing price. It occurs when the nominal price is equal to the issuing price. It also means that the shares are issued at the actual price. Okay, we are also going to buttress it with this illustration. Shares of 1 naira nominal value was issued at 1 naira. It means 1 naira is equal to 1 naira. That it means it was issued at par. For instance, ABC Limited makes an issue of 5,000 ordinary shares of 1 naira each at 1 naira. The nominal price is equal to the issuing price. It will give us shares issued at par. Then the next one is shares issued at premium. Shares are issued at premium when the issuing value is more than the nominal value. When the issuing value is more, note that, more than the nominal value. When the share price is higher than the nominal value, we are also going to buttress it with illustration. Share premium is also regarded as a capital reserve item. It's also regarded as a capital reserve item. And you also note that share premium is an income account. We are going to take this illustration. Share of 1 naira nominal value was issued at 3 naira. Share of 1 naira nominal value was issued at 3 naira. If you look at the difference, 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. The difference of 2 naira is the value of share premium. The first illustration we took, 1 naira at 1 naira at par. For this case, share of 1 naira nominal value was issued at 3 naira. You see that there's a difference of 2 naira. That difference is the share premium value or the share premium price. The attractive nature of the company's share may be as a result of goodwill, which has so many other underlying factors like quality of products, the level of publicity of that company. So this will give rise to goodwill, and people will tend to buy more of the shares of that particular company. Now the next one is shares issued at discount. Shares are issued at discount when the issuing value is less than, note this, less than the nominal value. Anytime the issuing value is less than the nominal value, the difference is what we call discount price. We are going to take this illustration. Share of nominal value 1 naira was issued at 80 kobo. The difference between 1 naira and 80 kobo is 20 kobo. So the 20 kobo is regarded as discount. So we have considered the 3 issuing prices: shares issued at par, shares issued at premium, and shares issued at discount. Then we'll go straight to the evaluation. We are going to play with the following. The first one is, what is shares? 2. List 2 classes of shares. 3. Mention 3 issuing prices of shares. Now we define shares at the introductory part of this lesson as the unit of capital or ownership of a limited liability company. What makes you a part owner of a particular company is a function of the number of shares you have in that company, the unit of capital or ownership of a limited liability company. Then the next thing we also considered was the classes of shares, and we mentioned two classes of shares. The first one, ordinary shares. Then I also told us that ordinary shares can be divided into two, the deferred shares and the preferred ordinary shares. Then we also considered preference shares. Mind you, shares, the classes, we have ordinary shares and preference shares. Ordinary shares and preference shares. Those are the two types or classes of shares. Ordinary shares and preference shares. For the ordinary shares, it was further divided into deferred shares or founder shares and preferred shares. Then we noted that ordinary shareholders are real owners of the business, while the preference shareholders, they don't have voting rights. Their shares also has fixed rates of returns. And I pointed out that you may have 5% preference shares, 10% preference shares, depending on the situation. Then we mentioned the issuing prices. We mentioned three issuing prices. One, shares issued at par. Two, shares issued at premium. Three, shares issued at discount. These are the three issuing prices of shares. And we noted that shares issued at par occurs when the nominal value is equal to the issuing value. E.g., ABC Limited issued 5,000 units of 1 naira each at 1 naira. So it was issued at par. Shares issued at premium occurs when the issuing price is higher than the nominal price. E.g., ABC Limited issues 5,000 units of 1 naira each at 3 naira. The difference there being 2 naira is the premium price. Then we also mentioned shares issued at discount. It occurs when the issuing price is lesser than the nominal value. When the issuing price is lesser than the nominal value. If you have a nominal value of 1 naira and the share was issued at 80 kobo, the difference is 20 kobo. The 20 kobo is the discount price. With this, the theoretical angle of share capital account has been handled. I have the following home form for us assignment. Number one, state three differences between ordinary shares and preference shares. 2. State three features of ordinary shares. So this is part of our home form. You can play with this assignment, and also kindly use the following channels to submit your assignment. The WhatsApp number is there. Then we also have a remote balogun at yahoo.com. I'm sure we have enjoyed today's class. Issue of shares. Thank you and stay safe.